So in the difference between the acute and chronic disease, you have to write down these points. That is the onset. Hello, am I audible? Hello.
Yes, ma'am.
Hmm. In the onset, so these points you have to write down. That is the onset, progress, time consumption, and how the vital force is affected. So vital force का जो the main function is to preserve the health. So it is not possible, it is helpless to oppose the infection of this chronic miasm. It will not be able to resist them, and that's why there is a formation of the chronic disease. So we have seen previously also that this acute disease is transferred into the chronic one, where the vital force is very much helpless. He will not able to overcome the miasm because of the repeated palliation. So this may leads to the suppression, and a new disease is formed that we call it as a chronic disease. And this chronic disease is caused by the chronic miasm. Okay, is it clear? Aphorism 72.
Yes, ma'am.
Clear everyone? Aphorism 72.
Yes, ma'am.
Other students? Any problem in aphorism 72? Anything that you don't understand, you have not understand? Anything?
No, ma'am.
Okay. So we will take aphorism 73. So in this aphorism, he has given the classification of the acute disease. Who will read 73? Pranjali, Shraddha, Urvi, Seher,
Yes, ma'am.
read.
Ma'am.
Somebody please read 73.
Ma'am Vachu,
What's
as regards acute diseases, they are either of such a kind as attack human beings individually, the exciting cause being injurious influences to which they were particularly exposed, excesses in food or an insufficient supply of it, severe physical impression, chills, overheatings, dissipation, strains, etc.,
hmm.
or physical irritations, mental emotions, and the like are exciting causes of such acute febrile affections in reality. However, they are generally only a transient explosion of latent psora, which spontaneously returns to its dormant state if the acute diseases were not too violent a character and were soon quelled, or they are of such a kind as attack several
एक मिनट
persons
बस
at the
बस
same time.
बस बस. So here again he describe about the acute disease. As regards acute disease, that means he is explaining about the acute disease that they either of such a kind as attack the human beings individually. Either or, now he is saying either that acute disease affect the individually, यानी एक ही person को वो affect करेगा, and the exciting cause for it, which is the injurious influence to which they are particularly exposed. So that particular person will be exposed to that particular exciting cause. So first type of the acute disease, that is the individual disease. So in the classification of disease, we have seen acute and chronic. And in the acute, the first type is individual, where that disease affecting a single person only. So that cause may be excess in food or insufficient supply of food. Severe physical impression, or it may be chill, it may be overheating, it may be dissipation, it may be the strain. So इसमें से कोई भी एक कॉज एक्साइटिंग कॉज हो सकता है कि जो सिर्फ सिंगल पर्सन को ही अफेक्ट कर रहा है, दैट पर्सन इज ओनली अफेक्टेड. सो दीज आर द कॉजेज फॉर द अफेक्शन ऑफ दैट पर्सन. या फिर फिजिकल इरिटेशन हो सकता है, या मेंटल या इमोशनल प्रॉब्लम हो सकता है, and this is caused only because of the transient, यानी for time being explosion of latent sora. So जो सोरा है हमारे बॉडी में, because of that this acute exciting cause वो act कर रहा है, and because of that latent sora will show it symptoms which spontaneously returns to the dormant state if the acute diseases were not too violent. अगर या एक्साइटिंग फैक्टर हमारे बॉडी में अगर बहुत कम टाइम के लिए एक्ट कर रहे हैं, so that disease may not be a violent one, and very soon it will extinguish. So the first type in the acute disease is the individual type. That individual person may get affected because of the